misunderstand. I know the score of war.
When did you last really think about how much a nurse does for you? They put in so much work for every patient. A lot of people are behind the scenes, but one of the first people you can think of in the health department is usually a nurse. Florence Nightingale was born on May 12, 1820, in Florence, Italy. When she was at the young age of 12, she felt a calling from God, but was unsure what exactly that calling was. She started spending time helping the poor and sick, but her mother, named Fanny, strongly discouraged it. In 1845, she realized that her calling was nursing, but her parents didn't like this thought and believed that she was lowering her social position. She proved her loyalty to nursing when she denied her childhood friend, Richard Mine's, marriage proposal to focus more on nursing.
Why not?
Oh, how can you? How can you make us so unhappy?
Do you think I want to?
Poor Mama. She's gone to bed in tears.
I know I make you all unhappy.
After Florence helped her great aunt named Elizabeth through her last sickness, she decided to turn the house that her Aunt Elizabeth was living in into a nursing home, but felt that was not enough for God. She started to read everything she could about nursing and even visited Germany to train multiple times. She noticed that many of the treatments they were often using were killing more people than they were saving. She soon proved she could lower the death rate by helping patients with their basic needs. In March 1853, she was appointed superintendent of nurses at the Institution for the Care of Sick Gentlewomen in Distressed Circumstances in London. She agreed to join as long as people of every religion were welcome there, not only people from the Church of England. Florence made a large impact during the Crimean War, where Britain and France declared war on Russia. Most of the fighting was in Crimea, on the Black Sea, which gave the war its name Crimean. Florence was getting ready to go to Crimea when the Secretary of War asked her to find a group of nurses to help the wounded at the military hospital in Scutari. She arrived in November 1854 with 37 other nurses. When they got there, around 18,000 men were dying and wounded in the barracks hospital. The hospital's conditions were horrible. There were corridors filled with injured men. The food was mostly watery soup, and it was so unsanitary that almost all of the patients had cholera and lice. She spent the next 21 months fixing up the hospital and ended up reducing the mortality rate significantly.
Write my mother that I love her so. I can't seem to hold a pen. Take this keepsake and send it home.
She got her nickname, the Lady with the Lamp, from always going to the hospitals at night with her lamp to check on the patients. So many people supported her, and soon she got enough funds to make St. Thomas Hospital and the Nightingale Training School, which was the first official nursing school in England and helped lead the education of thousands of nurses. Florence went to Balaclava after the Crimean War in 1857 and stayed there until the hospitals were closed. She then went to England and met with Queen Victoria and Prince Albert to talk about things that should be done to hospitals to fix them. In 1859, she published Notes on Nursing, a book to help people get started in nursing. She was also asked to help the American Civil War and the Franco-Prussian War. In the 1870s, she mentored Linda Richard, who was the first professionally trained nurse. She was awarded the Royal Red Cross in 1883. Florence Nightingale died on August 13, 1910, and was buried at St. Margaret's Church in East Wellow.
Don't misunderstand. I know the score of war. A soldier's life is his give and give, and then they ask for more. Walking on the picket line, where my comrades fell.
Here are a few facts about Florence Nightingale that you may not have known before. She was as good at math as she was at nursing, and she is believed to be the inventor of the pie chart. International Nurses Day is celebrated on her birthday, and a Westminster Abbey they place a lamp on their high altar for her. When she was a little girl, she had a pet owl that she had named Athena. One of the first things that she did at Scutari was start a laundry where they could wash their dirty clothes.
I don't mind the blistering heat.
Florence Nightingale fits the theme, exploration, encounter, and exchange in history, because she explored what exactly she could do, being a rich woman who loved the work that was considered a peasant's job, while encountering obstacles such as her parents' disapproval. I believe that she is an inspiration to anyone who is working for something they are told cannot do or shouldn't do.
When I saw my comrades fall. Now I'm in this cold and lonely room.
As Florence Nightingale's house, London, to die the project, 1890. When I am no longer even a memory, just a name, I hope my voice may perpetuate the great work of my life. God bless my dear old comrades of Balaclava and bring them safe to shore. Florence Nightingale.